Hello, everybody. Manly is here, and welcome back to another episode of Stalker 2. And in this episode, we're going to do two things. We're going to explore the Pripyat region, as well as get the stashes. Along the way, we're going to complete these objectives as well, as I don't think that they'll progress anywhere to a different area. So I think we'll be able to knock these out and still be able to get everything here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up and over, then down to the journalist stash, and then over and complete this mission. So let's go. I did go back to Rostock and sell everything in the stash. So we are looking good on coupons again, sitting at a nice 137. So that should carry us pretty well throughout the rest of the game. I can't imagine that we're going to get a new armor that's going to be better than what we currently have. And if we do, then we'll have the coupons to upgrade it effectively. So I would really appreciate if Pripyat wasn't dark all the time, but maybe that's just my bad luck. Because right now it's midnight, so we'll be out here for a little bit. Kind of exploring. The issue with a lot of these buildings is that they are extremely dark and very maze-like. So it's easy to get lost and confused within the buildings. Okay, nothing down here, so let's go up another flight if we can. A zombie? Not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting at all. Okay, we have and a controller. He kind of, wow. If I'm not mistaken, I see now. I thought he like teleported us to a different area. Let's go ahead and heal. And pull out our Dinner Pro. We got it on automatic, so we can just take those guys out. Okay. We have a couple of grenades. Let's go and chuck that down the way. Can't even see down there. Get back here.
Shoot to kill!
Is there... Interesting. So there seems to be another mutant about causing these hallucinations, which isn't good. We're going to take those RPKs only because they still sell for quite a bit. We could probably get about 2,000 or 3,000 off of those. We got a piece of a controller's brain, and there are mutants abound here. All very deadly. But we will drop the RPKs if we need to. Okay, grenades. Kind of an interesting area here. A lot of boxes for us to... slash, but nothing really of importance either. Okay. I want to know what's causing those hallucinations. We have a key. But what that key goes to, I'm unsure of. Fairly modern key, probably for a door or a decent padlock, and no hints as to where that key goes. So we're gonna have to search a bit. I can't imagine it's gonna be there. Okay. Oh, it goes into here. Alright, so let's go slowly through this area. 45 ammo. A safe. Cool. And that's it, it looks like. Alright, not too shabby. And let's continue going up, because we still have that stash here for us to find. I wonder what that jittering sound is. That's kind of an annoying part about this game too, is that sometimes the sounds get bugged, so they stay longer than they should. And that's locked. But not for long. We have a stash in here, which is great. Nothing on this poor gentleman. What do we have out here? A perfectly good conditioned M701 Super and a non-stop limited energy drink. Look at that. I have not seen that before. And we also found a blueprint, active filters for the Bulwark exosuit. What is this? A limited edition of the energy drink with caffeine, vitamins, and a refreshing watermelon flavor. I'm kind of afraid to use that, to be honest. I don't know. You think that would be like a permanent boost, or maybe we'll find more? I don't know, but that's really cool. Nazar. Cool. So we're finding plenty of stuff so far. You know, we might want to head back and drop off some of these things that we found. I'm really curious about that limited edition energy drink, though. Hey, guy. You okay? Something chasing you? Yeah, let's head back and drop off all these things that we found, because those RPKs are weighing us down pretty significantly, too. Okay. Because it's just right over here. So, only going to take us a few minutes. Okay. Let's put that in there. All this great gear. I want to see water. Put down. That's 0.3, 0.25. It would be better to bring water, wouldn't it, then, huh? I don't know why I was just thinking of that. And it popped in my mind, like, why not just use water instead of the energy drink? Plenty of ball ammo, though. How much ball ammo do we have? When I say ball, I mean the 7.64 ammo, sorry. Or 7.54 ammo. 7.62. I meant the 7.62 by 5.4, so I apologize. Yeah, we have plenty, so luckily I don't have much of a need for it. We'll bring the water, and I think that's what we'll kind of focus on for the time being, is getting waters. Okay. Let me eat something while I'm here. All right. Let's continue mission. And the next place we're going to go is right over here. It's about 06 in the morning, so... Is this guy okay? Okay. We'll let them go on about their day, and we'll go on about ours. In order to get in there... See, there's mutants, but I don't know where they are in order to attack them. We're at the music school. Okay, we have an artifact. Another spring artifact? You know what this looks like? In the movie Inception, this reminds me of that scene where the professor's teaching and Elliot Page's characters in the seats here. That's what it looks like to me. Okay, what else do we have up here? Let's try and be sneaky. We could drop down. What is that? Some sort of sea effects, potentially? I never really understood what that was when that happened. Some sea block. Full of bandages. And that's locked, but it's locked not by a key though. Or it is, but I don't think it is. I think when it has that locked symbol, it means that there's an alternative way in there. What if we go down? Oh, we're just kind of back where we started. That's weird. I can throw through that. That's odd. Okay, maybe I can't go through that door. I don't know. On the other side of there. There's no key that I see. So then it's just like, what's the purpose? Okay. Let's get out of there. Let's try and find this stash. And that's locked too. Let's go up this ladder. Who called me a what?
Something's not right.
A bouillon, a bunion? Is that what they're called?
Something's not right.
I could probably just use my Dina Pro, but
Ain't no one here. Chill, boys.
okay. Boot buy-in. That's right. And we got a couple of whiskers off of them, which I think is great. Oh, awesome. Zuber, that's in decent condition. I don't know where exactly that is gonna be. Because a lot of these doors are inaccessible. But it's on this floor. So maybe I have to go up and drop down? Would be my only guess. Because that's locked. Yeah. We'll probably have to go up and then drop down. What happened to these guys? Major
Delta
board.
2, rendezvous at the exact coordinates for points B or C.
That was it? Rendezvous with the board squad. A lot of objectives to be doing. So okay, here we go. It's so dark and it's hard to see. Oh God, how did I know? is gonna take some time. There's a Gauss rifle on the table right there. And I was just explaining earlier how the Gauss rifle would be great for just this kind of enemy. And indeed it is. Okay. And it's in great condition too, so I'd like to keep it that way. And we have a couple of cartridges as well. Alright, open sesame. Anything back here for us? Nope. We do have a stash up here. 9x39 AP rounds, which is great. And AP rounds for the 5.45. Alright. We had an objective in the area, but we no longer do. So now let's go down here. And like I said, we're gonna slowly make our way down. We have a boar, a pseudo dog. Oh, it is. Glad it was dead before we got here, because I think pseudo dogs are probably the most annoying enemy to fight in this game, more so than the beerers. Because the pseudo dogs, when they multiply, it becomes really difficult to track which one is the real one. Okay. So we have to go down. But how to get down is going to be a challenge in itself. Okay. Of course. Oh. Grenade. Take that. No way to get down? That can't be right. There has to be a way.
Can't let your guard down. The last guy who did is probably still somewhere in these trees. Well, pieces of him.
I really want to find out how you get in the underground here. Because that's where it's at, but... there isn't upstairs. Oh, here we go. That's locked with a bloody handprint. And that is 2. We have to turn a generator on, I'm assuming. Oh, we do have to go upstairs. Okay. Where was... it's on this side, I believe. Yeah. Locked, of course. So nothing is ever easy in Pripyat. There's the generator. Okay. So we see the generator, but how do we get over there? I wonder what that says. I have to be missing something. I don't know how it expects me to get in there without a key or a... way to shoot it. Oh. Well, that will do it. Turn that on. Horrible way to go. And we found a new stash. A stash by the cafe. And is that it? Okay, it looks like we can go back down. If that's all that there is. All this probably for some 9x19 ammo. And a bottle of water, I'm sure. Because that's typically what it usually seems to be. Did I not turn it on? I thought I turned it on. Okay, going back. have sworn I'd turn it on. Okay, there we go. Now it's on. Alright. Hopefully we can get out of this place and continue mission. Of course. Nothing like some expanding dart rounds to put him in his place. Alright, let's reap the fruits of our labor with a medkit. Some number 39 AP rounds, and a blueprint for the operator exoskeleton that gives us the lead container, a simple and practical way to store protected from the radiation, or to stay protected from the radiation emitted by artifacts. I'll take it. Not bad. Not necessarily great, but not bad. Poor guy. Some canned foods. And we'll use this one. And we'll take that. Alright. Not how I would like to go. Trapped with a bloodsucker. Okay. Shall we give these boys a hand? Alright. Where to next? We can get this plain-looking stash, unless that was the one that we were having trouble finding. I think it was. I don't actually know. I think this may be a new one. Okay, a couple of fleshies. Let's see if we can get some trophies off of them. Quite the firefight up there, though. Up or down? It's hard to tell. These heads on pikes don't bode well either. So I'm not quite sure what we're about to get ourselves into. This is kind of... Typically you have to go all the way up, and that these aren't usually open, which is fine. It makes the exploration a little bit easier. And all the way up we go. I am curious about that firefight that's going on. This one needs a 8-digit door code. Worth a shot. I couldn't have any guess as to what that could be. I don't have anything in my journal that would suggest otherwise, right? No, I don't. And unless I see something stand out to me, like, immediately. Well, hold on. I don't like leaving, especially, like, door code ones. And I don't like to look things up, but sometimes I have to just to satiate my own like desire of not feeling FOMO. But yeah, I don't have any idea on what exactly it could be. Okay, let's head back down. Okay, that one's gonna be a wash, so let's head to this one. You don't have to help, that's okay. Yeah, go ahead. You can take everything on him. Not like I did all the work. Okay. Got a bit sidetracked. That's okay. Let's continue. Well, we're right here, so we might as well just drop off what we have and then continue. It's quite interesting how easily we find ourselves exploring, and then already about 45 minutes in, we haven't really gone that far.
What's up, stupid? I know you're here somewhere.
Okay. Now we can drop off all our goodies that we found. Looks good. What we can do over here too is repair. 16,000. It's only going to get more expensive. So that's why we have to make sure we're taking everything that we can. Okay.
What's up, stupid?
A couple of fleshies. Okay. Still a couple of missions to complete. Or objectives for the mission to complete. Okay. Looks like we just have to go up. Oh, wow. I think are these guys hallucinations? Or... Interesting. Oh. Would have been the enemy. Alright, let's give him the old 1-2. And those shotguns do bleed damage very easily. What do we have here? Another diamond exoskeleton. Wow. That's incredible. That is a lot of money right there. Okay. Can we... turn that off? I'm not quite sure what those do when we destroy them, but I figured it's probably for the best. Okay. Let's head down and see what we can find. Oh wait, we still have to get that stash. There we go. It's really not so much the stashes, but the where does those stairs go? There we go. But what's located around the stashes, right? Like that diamond exoskeleton is an amazing find, because from what I understand is that the diamond is arguably the best armor in the game. So to find two is pretty incredible. Killed him, but I was mistaken. No other items of importance here. Can we exit through this window? And we can. Okay. Let's collect all that they have. And okay. Oh, he's up there. I'd rather not get mixed up. That. Let's put some AP rounds on, shall we? Let's get some cover inside. Okay. Say we're a pretty good place right now. I'm not sure how much longer I want to spend in this area, because I want to keep it moving. And let's see where we're gonna go next. Let's go down here. Looks like we're going up into this building. What else do we have? Okay. Plenty of items for us. Maybe we'll just do these. Because these stashes not exactly worth it. I know the journalist stash is accurate. So we'll at least get that. Let's see, can we enter into this door? No. Should we rendezvous first, do you think? The squad and then attack? I have like 0 natural bleed resistance. Quite incredible, really. Okay, rendezvous with the Ward squad didn't turn out as planned. So let's go here then. Roman platypus. Interesting name. Mustafa, ace, okay. The naming nomenclature is quite interesting. What is attacking me? Let's use these high quality rounds, since we have a variety of enemies that we have to kill. I'm getting my ass kicked. By all sorts of creatures. There's something in here that is controlling them. What do we have? The Liberty exoskeleton. So I have a Liberty and a Diamond. And it's debatable whether the Diamond is better than the Liberty or not. Let's drop all those. Okay. What is our current objective? Get the coordinates from the squad leader. Now I just have to find which one exactly is the squad leader. Oh no. Okay. Is the squad leader one of those zombies that I killed? That could be the only thing that I could think of. But I don't see it. Here. Oh shit. I'm dead. My hubris got the best of me. But yeah, I'm imagining that the lieutenant has to be one of the people that was turned into a zombie. So finding his body might be a little difficult. Okay. Luckily, we were able to come back pretty close. Get to shelter. All right. We'll wait it out here, and let's do some inventory management. See, that's not bad. Developed exclusively for freedom, the suit stands as the pinnacle of exoskeleton design. Fortunately, great performance comes at a great price. Literally. So, let's see which one is better. Because the standard stats aren't bad at all. Very similar to that of the diamond. So when we get back to the energetic city, we can compare.
It started. Everyone but the monolith.
Yeah, they're very similar in stats. Alright, well that goes on outside. We still have to find the lieutenant's body. And then we have to search the laundromat.
It's over. You can come out now.
All right.
Someone's still alive out there.
Let's find this body. Hopefully that's it. And it is. Okay. So now we don't have to search the laundromat anymore. Which I'm okay with. Because now we can just return... Oh. Bit of a stutter there. Interesting. Okay. We don't need those. We can't go up anymore from here. Let's see. Which stash is this? This is the last journalist stash. Okay. And I guess we go all the way up. No other choice than that, I suppose. Let's see, anything in here? No. Doesn't look like it. But interesting nonetheless. And a Mark 1 EMR at full strength. So let's see. Gonna get rid of that. And we're gonna get rid of, let's see. 3 for 12. That one's good. $2.5 for 12. 2.5 for 12. We're gonna get rid of that. .7. We're gonna get rid of the Grom. Just eyeballing the weight per coupon ratio, that was probably the best decision. Unfortunate though, because that's a lot of coupons right there. All right, our last one. Whoa. If somebody knows what that says, please feel free to put it in the comments, because I'm always curious about these clues, but they're unfortunately not in the language that I know. Russian is not my first language, unfortunately. And we have a Dnipro that is far superior to ours. So we're going to take that. We're going to remove the High-Cap magazine, the ACOG from that one. And in this one, we have the couple Dnipro magazines and a collimator sight. All right, what else do we have in here? Oh, wow. We have the Hunter, a rifle modified specifically for better camouflage, great for counter sniping, especially in a forest. And the Margotch D-12MD, or MT, customized version of the D12 smoothbore shotgun, aluminum and polymer components, reduce weight, improving the overall ergonomics. And then we have the PSZ-21W Sturm. Specialized ward armored suit version, equipped with a heavy-duty vest, built-in exoskeleton, sturdy helmet, and bright elements for fast identification, friend or foe. Wow. Okay. So let's start dropping some stuff. We have to lose 20 pounds, and that's a lot to drop. So we're going to keep that, because we're going to sell that. Let's drop these first. I could drop 0.8. Put down all of these. Put down all of those. I need to lose approximately 10 more pounds. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm not trying to drop any of my weapons or armor. Okay. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. We came away from that very, very well. So let's head back. There's no point in exploring any further. Okay, how do we get out of here? Alright, let's plot a course back here. And refit. Oh wow. Not a great sight seeing those anomalies. But I think if we just go straight up here, we should be okay to... Oh no. Let's try and avoid them.
Something's not right. No corpses on the premises.
Some buy-ins.
Ain't no one here. No worries. Bad timing, man.
Bad timing, man.
Why don't I just put on my brand new shotgun?
That's not right.
as the kids would say, this thing slaps. But I'm sure it's going to be very expensive to repair. And I want to upgrade the Liberty exosuit just to see which one I can get more bang for my buck from, the Liberty or the Diamond. Spielberg. We're gonna take his ammo. That's for sure. That's some good ammo. All right. Let's see how much it's going to cost us, even for using that for such a short amount of time. So I put about maybe a magazine through this, and it's already asking almost 700 to repair.
Come back.
So that's why I have to be very cognizant of what I use. So let's see here. Let's put all these away. Is this the... I wonder how good that one is comparatively. 17 plus 6. I mean, it doesn't boast as great as physical protection. And this one is already slightly upgraded too, apparently. Oh, we didn't read the journalist PDA. Let's see what the journalist had to say on his final one. Messages from S.T.A.L.K.E.R. S.T.A.L.K.E.R, I've always liked you, Benjamin. I don't think you can comprehend what you're about to set in motion. If the public finds out about the generators, about what they're capable of, it will lead to a world war. Governments, international corporations, all of them would try to grab the new sphere for themselves. With their dirty hands, there will be even more of those who want to take advantage of the zone. S.T.A.L.K.E.R, I will not let that happen. She must be free. So if you don't change your mind, you're pretty good at hiding, journalists, but this is my territory. I already know how to find you. Okay. We're going to end it here before we talk to the Colonel. And we'll continue the mission when we return. With all that being said, I appreciate you being here, and we'll see you next time.